So you must have heard that the world is ending. Is the world ending? Is it now finally that moment when we are going to be living on a new earth? Are we finally getting to a point where all the old is ready to exit so that the new can enter, so that all of you that have been doing your work, that are spreading the light, are tuned into the light frequency, can live openly and live without fearing that you have to dim your light? You might have been noticing already is that old structures are breaking down, old belief systems are breaking down, old friendships, old relationships in your own lives, old houses. Everything that we have known so far is being challenged. Leaders, political leaders, spiritual teachers as well. So you'll find that the movement now of those that were established for that particular period of time, they are now moving back. And now there's a new wave of either spiritual teachers, gurus, mentors, life coaches, healers, empaths, the entire new wave of light workers, and speaking an almost completely new language, emitting an almost completely different frequency. And the reason why it's emitting a different frequency now is that there is no longer the need for the teacher to create a fear in the student or the guru in the follower, and neither is there a transactional relationship anymore, so that the guru relies on the following and the follower relies on the guru. That reliance is now on its way out. Each one of you is realizing the awakened teacher within. And the kind of teachers you will be drawn to are not those that are going to enslave you, but those that are going to empower you to walk your own path, whatever that is, in the most loving way, where your consciousness is expanding and not contracting. There is authenticity, there is zero dogma, zero belief systems. So the new wave now, it's about flexibility, fluidity. This is a time where a simple thing like celebrities or people that were famous and you look up to them and you think, oh, wow, all of that is no longer so dazzly or glamorous. What is glamorous right now is your path, is your process, is you. What is glamorous right now is you embracing your shadows. What is glamorous right now is you saying, wow, this is my shit, and I call upon my shit. I'm responsible for my shit, right? And I'll choose when and how to clear and be clear of it. Should I choose that that's what I want for myself? Because of course I have the choice. I don't need to clear it. So the path that we are walking, or the new earth, and you can feel it, folks. You can feel it if you look around. You'll find people that are stuck in the old earth mentality, or in that sort of mentality that I still associate with the three-dimensional version of myself, and that's all that I know of myself. You'll find these people suffering from things like autoimmune diseases. There are so many ailments, new things that have come up that are there because of resistance. There is so much resistance. You can cure yourself. So those of you who are now the forerunners taking new earth into this beautiful golden age, we're sitting in that beautiful time right now. Because you are the ones who are going to set the tone for the new earth. And so you are most important, valid right now, and most reliable too, because your authenticity is something that can be relied on. You can be trusted. Because as a light worker, as someone who's committed to their own inner growth, to their own inner expansion, you know that this is a person who is going to call themselves. If you can call yourself out on something, then hey, folks, this is a time not for us to create new belief systems, not to make spiritual awakening another religion or Kundalini awakening another religion. No, or the new earth another religion. No, but this is a time for you to embrace all that is, and all that is all that you are, is all that is. You are all that is. And when you walk, when you run, you'll feel like I'm flying. I'm flying. I don't have my feet on the ground, yet I can feel the earth. But I feel like I'm flying. I feel like I'm going to take off. And some of you may be experiencing dreams that you're flying. Wherever you are, don't get too hinged on, well, what does this mean? I've got this number sequence. I've got this pigeon coming to me right now. I've got this coming to me right now. Acknowledge it, notice it, and let it pass. Because the more that you focus on it, then it'll keep coming, and then your focus stays on that. Then we are in the danger of creating another belief system or another. So what you're doing is you're solidifying it. What we don't want in this time of fluidity, in this time of flexibility, because New Earth is all about this. There's just a flow. There's a flow. There's a flow. And the beauty is, and you'll notice, folks, the kind of disturbance, you can see the subtle things that are happening. Nobody can hide anymore. Secrets are being revealed. You know, there's so many things that are coming up. And it's almost like this veil of illusion is being lifted. And then you've got this beautiful, vibrant community that is now forming. Yeah? To carry Earth forward. Because Earth herself, she's already going through, you know it, she's already going through her own metamorphosis. She's had enough. She's going through her own healing. And as she's doing that, either you're going to match to her healing or you're literally going to be washed away. Right? So sadly, we're going to lose a lot of people, because if we are going to have resistance to the way the new, it's actually not even a new way. That's the funny thing, that it's not really a new earth or a new frequency. That's the irony, that if anything, it's a natural evolution from the animal to the human into the divine. So it's basically you've come to a point where you are that fluid. You're going into your national, and you took your calling and you've come to that point. So there is nothing new about it technically, but it's more like a refreshing change of frequency, which was going to happen anyway. It's a natural course, folks. It's not something that just happened because we all bought into this or something. No, it was going to happen anyway. But as long as there's enough of us, this particular creation at the moment will continue to thrive and stay. And this is where you yourself, as the light worker, as the forerunner, as the inhabitant of this new reality, the new paradigm of consciousness, your job is to fully root yourself in these new times. And in these new times, it's about acceptance. It's about, there's so many things, folks. And you'll realize that there is a new normal, right? And diversity is the new normal. Neurodivergence is the new normal, right? So to be different is normal. To be unique is normal. Not to agree is normal. It's all these subtle changes that are taking place. I would love to hear the sort of changes that you have yourself experienced or you're watching all around you. But remember, folks, whatever it is, do not get enmeshed or drawn into any drama around you, no matter what. No matter how it's been guised, what it looks like. You open a newspaper, just shut it and put it away. It's not needed. Focus on yourself. You are the most important newspaper. You're the most important news channel to yourself. Remember the unicorn? Remember, there is that antenna up there. It's live and it's working and it's constantly orbiting. So you don't need anyone else to transmit any sort of news to you, because you are the news channel yourself. You are the information source yourself. You are where all discovery is made. But you got to silence yourself to experience that discovery. It's in that silencing the mind and saying to the mind, hey, wait a minute. I own you. You don't own me. You tell your mind, don't play tricks on me. When you see patterns repeating, great, you can see it happening. You can witness yourself. Now you see, with the old age or the old paradigm, people can't even see. They don't have that vision which you now do. With that, lots and lots of love. Take care.